Hello again, Venomaniacs, and welcome to the 9th episode of Video Venom, Extraction. Extraction, as we're currently 6 hours away, 6 or 9 hours, away from going back to Academy X and the drudgery that accompanies it. So I'm trying to extract all my good thoughts, all my happiness, everything, and just get ready for that drudgery. Alright, once I come back, there's 6 weeks left, and then I graduate. Or it's the last day for seniors, and then boom. Alright? And then that's it. So I'm just going to take up all my anger, all my hatred, all my desire to be better, and passion and stuff like that, and just blow through these next 6 weeks, and just knock them out of the water. Alright? So yeah, time before we graduate. Speaking of graduation, our mascot, of all things, is, we have to be red, so it's Spider-Man. And with red, you could have done so many other cool things, like Iron Man, Kratos, Carnage, or the Red Ranger. I mean, so much better things than just trying to cash in, oh, Spider-Man, he's cool. No, and as you can tell, it's just me, old Nas, and Marty, he had car trouble, so it's just me, and I think I can handle it for now. Let's see. So, graduation, blowing through this stuff. I went to Target today, and they have all these Iron Man 2 action figures out. And it's something that I thought was really funny was, see all these figures, they'll have the name of the figure, and then they'll have the gimmick that comes with it. So it'll be like Deep Dive Iron Man with 2 firing missiles, or Hypervelocity Iron Man with jetpack. The Ironmonger figure, who's of course, the bad guy from the first movie, he has Ironmonger. So it says Ironmonger, Ironmonger. It's amazing. So I thought that was pretty funny. Something that wasn't funny, well, it's alright. You see, since wrestling season's over, and since, I want to be a big boy now, going to college, things like that, I put on a little bit of weight. Not so much that I'm like, ooh, fat. Don't have a 345 ass. 345. But, I'm getting a little bigger. And, going back to the not being fat thing, I've been doing a lot of workouts. I've been, running up to ACX. I can make it up there in like 20 minutes if I really book, and running back, doing cardio, doing training, stuff like that. And so I'm running yesterday, and these two gentlemen, or individuals, if Scott Adams will pardon me from using his expression, I guess tried to waylay me, tried to do the old highwayman thing. So I'm running, and I'm listening to the Mortal Kombat thing, Mortal Kombat. I'm feeling really good, I'm pumping, I'm doing my stuff. So these guys see me, and as I'm about to pass them, of course I'm deferring to them, I'm running up on the side of the sidewalk. This guy, he just puts his fist out like this, I guess to see if I would flinch, or if I'd clothesline him, or if he'd clothesline me, or if he could pop me one, I don't know. And, I'm in the zone right now. I'm listening to Mortal Kombat. I'm feeling great. So I just kind of don't even move, call his bluff. And then I turn my head back and I'm just like, because these guys are pieces of trash. And I don't have any problem with you guys. I have a problem with what you represent, which is laziness and just moving through life and just kind of pushing through high school and things like that, okay? The fact that you're even in my quote-unquote graduating class is ludicrous because there's nothing classy about you and you're not even in my league or even fit enough to put on my socks, okay? All I've seen of these guys, and the vast majority of these individuals of whom I speak, they've just been smoking pot, getting drunk, going to parties, just pushing through life, They're in the special ed classes, not so much because they're retarded or anything, but it's because they are so disruptive, they just won't be in a normal class. There's no personal responsibility there, and they just have to be shoehorned in with the rest. It's a public institution. I really can't fault them for that. But they're just, moseying their way through. And that's what really bothers me. The fact that they're not trying to better themselves, okay? I'm doing the workout thing. I'm trying to get bigger. I'm trying to, help myself with that. Trying to do so many things. And they're just not. They're just content to just chew on their cud and just go through and try to make my life difficult. And it's not just my life. It's the rest of the people at ACX who actually, honest to God, they try. Like the people in the AP classes, or the people who are even in the honors classes who try, or the people who are in sports and, they're really motivated and things like that. They're trying to make the best out of what they have, out of what's usually a horrible situation. And they're persevering and they're going for it. And I respect that. But these people aren't. And it's just really bothers me. And that's pretty much it for the hate-filled part. Going back to school, seeing a lot of my associates, things like that. Um, all the extraneous people I'm just eliminating when I come back. Not so much killing or anything, but I'm just not going to talk to you. I'm not going to address anything. I will accept the niceties and behavioral expectations of personal space. But other than that, you no longer exist. And for the majority of them, I've been going on to Facebook already and just blocking them and things like that. Because you never really mattered at all. Not just to me, but to the rest of us. You just had nothing to contribute. Nothing positive, at least. And what's the old saying? If you can't say something nice, don't say it at all. Well, if you can't do anything nice or anything worthwhile, then just don't do it. Just don't do anything. And that's it for this kind of hateful, not really hate, but very passionate, 9th episode of Video Venom Extraction. Trying to extract all those bad feelings out, trying to begin tomorrow with a fresh start and just go for it. It's springtime, it's kind of hot out, I'm feeling great. And hey, thanks for watching.